It's a new year, so it might as well be a new you, right? Well, we got some things to try to parse out from this. Now, even just from this headline, I know a couple of different things that I could already figure out from this, okay? I ditched my Karen cut, okay, and got 11 tattoos and 7 piercings. I'm unrecognizable post-divorce. Okay, cool. So just in that picture right there, just the picture and the headline itself, okay? Your willingness to just alter your appearance post the divorce, okay? You were definitely married to some beta that was out there. You got everything that you wanted. You got your kid. Kid's probably of, school age or at least preschool age where you can ship them out for a second. And then you just have nothing to do with your time so that you're just continuing to seek validation so that you'll go through all of this tremendous change and that you'll be able to spin your little story out there. You got everything that you wanted and then you just decided to move on afterwards. And you knew it because you called it a Karen cut. So what were you doing? You probably sold some form of sexuality to your beta husband at the time, okay? And then you just, I need a practical haircut. I need something that's just easy to maintain because my hectic life with the kids. You knew what you were doing was wrong because you called it that after the fact. You got 11 tattoos and 7 piercings. Well, you're going to need something interesting in order to cover up the stretch marks and the sagging. So you're going to need conversation starters on top of that. And I'm unrecognizable post-divorce. Well, you allegedly had a family right there, okay? And you couldn't have done any of that stuff in order to, try to maintain a healthy family for the kids that you're going to be bringing into this world. Nah, it's all about you. This one, buddy, this one's going to be tough. A reinvented Karen is unrecognizable after her transformation from a frumpy mom to a Megan Fox lookalike, because that's kind of the pipeline that I'm seeing right now, okay? And Megan Fox, it's like I've been railing against Hollywood for just being the same homogenized nonsense for a very long time, but even when it comes to female archetypes, for the past decade, it's been Kim Kardashian until she started to slim down a little bit, and then she just started to look a lot like, another reborn in Megan Fox. Like, chicks, when I was in my early 20s, okay, really liked the whole Transformers look. Not like that, pause. But Megan Fox from Transformers, like, the long raven hair, the stark blue eyes, the funny thumbs. It's a good body type, I'm not gonna lie, but on a, what? Oh, she's 29. Yeah, that makes a whole hell of a lot more sense now. Marissa Pool, 29. Yeah, she got her kid. Okay. She's about to leave her epiphany phase. She realized that she fucked a beta, got that seed, and now she can bounce. Come on now. Let's stop it. It's another single mommy out there on the run. Admits to previously morphing her appearance into how she thought a good wife and mom should look. Exactly. Not taking any responsibility for any of this stuff, right? That's just how I was raised. It's like, no, not in... Instead of focusing on family and, long-term fulfillment, I might have missed out on something. So, yes, just as she's going to be turning 30, oh my God, I still got all my good years ahead of me and I can't be in this loveless relationship anymore. Even though, you've got offspring that you need to be looking after. But whatever. I met my ex when I was just 17 years old. The patient care... And she's a nurse. Oh my God, dude. Red fucking flags everywhere. From Pennsylvania, explained to Southwest News Service. I got wrapped up in playing the role of what was expected of me as a wife and a mother. Yeah, like being a good wife and being a good mother, that's pretty important. But I feel like, and I wasn't prioritized how I looked or any aspect of my life. That's funny. That's funny. I was so focused on being a good wife, but I didn't care how I looked. Bruh. After Pool and her husband divorced in January of 2022, she reassessed what exactly she wanted. Well, probably half of his shit, and then she's like, well, I got some time to figure this stuff out. Embracing her love of alternative music and starting to dress in a style of clothing, hair, and makeup she'd admired but never tried. So she's 29. So what, she was born 93? She was in high school at the time. Yeah, she would have been just at the tail end of the My Chemical Romance nonsense. So yeah, if she wanted to. And oof, I can see why the husband wasn't exactly champing at the bit to keep you around, okay? Like, even just, the goofy haircut aside, I'm just saying you might need a little bit larger size necklace, or if that's one of those double wraps, you should probably make sure it doesn't dig into your broken biscuit can of a neck that you have right there. Yeesh. Like, that's tough, but I haven't seen the transformation pictures. I've been waiting. I've been forestalling this because it's just funny, right? You had everything that you could have possibly wanted. You had a family, you have kids, okay, but oh, you're hitting 29 and oh, I could still be out there and it'll be fine and it'll be great. You know, society is telling me about how much stuff I'm missing out on. All of my social media feeds are constantly being filled by single mommies who can just go out there and get whatever they want, not realizing that yes, all of those men that you missed out on beforehand, okay, yeah, no, they'll hit you up and you'll be getting social media posts, especially after your transformation, and we're trying to drag this out for as long as possible. Obviously, I've got it in the thumbnail. I just don't know what it's like right now at time of recording. But instead of realizing that, ooh, all of that attention that I'm getting on social media isn't going to translate to a long-term relationship, those guys hitting you up just want to hit it. Okay? They don't give a fuck about your kid. They don't give a fuck about your well-being. They just want a little bit of that hit it and quit it single mom box. Okay? Because yeah, the only reason that guys tolerate single moms is because they know that you can't be sleeping over because you got kids to go take care of. So the fucking built-in excuse. Let's see what she looks like after the fact and die a little bit inside. Yo, that sucks. Oh, she even got the whole septum piercing. Oh my god. And she got little fucking lace fit. Oh man, she's perfect. And she got the 2020 tramp stamps, you know, the tit chandelier. Oh, it's so great. And just, yes, the little free spirit star. Oh, it's so wonderful. I just felt so unfulfilled in my relationship and being a mom. So now I'm just gonna go be a disposable thought. Congratulations, you made the right choice. And you also notice by that body positioning, okay, and the fact that she has you can tell, right, she's got the trampy fucking under titty mural that used to be on the lower back, but now it's morphed to the front, and it's like, that's fucking weird, but whatever. She also has her arm across her waist. She's trying to cover up some stretch marks. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Don't know that for sure, and definitely not doing any research on that. When you get older, you change into a different person and your values and beliefs change. You're a mother. It should probably be focused on that. She mused. Oh, of course. I got wrapped up in playing the role of what was expected of me as a wife and a mother and wasn't prioritizing how I looked or any aspect of my life. You're just repeating that stuff. Pool, who shares 2 children, 2 and 6. Yes, you need to go get run through by fucking AAA affiliate Yankees players from Wilkes-Barre. Like, what the fuck are we doing here? As she grew out, her Karen Bob ditched frumpy style for grungy and figure hugging and dabbled in the dark, piercings, and is now reportedly told she looked like Megan Fox. Bruh, by who? Simps in her fucking DMs? She looks nothing like Megan Fox. She looks like Megan Fuck. Ugh. She got stupid lip fillers and oh my god. Like, I don't see it right there on the clavicle, but I think she used to have dermals. That shit was so fucking terrible. Yuck, I'm so glad we've moved past that. But to trade that in for, you know, stupid chest tattoos, no thanks. No thanks. Like, does that look like somebody's mom right there? Is that somebody who looks like they're making a life decision right now? Oh, it feels good in the moment. But then when you realize that, yeah, okay, once your kids hit middle school and you hit 30-something, you keep bringing home different mediocre dick on the weekend, is just not going to be productive life strategy. Like, this broad, man, she's just terrible. And I don't hear anything about this guy's side of the story, right? So 2 kids that she probably has custody of, I would imagine, because that's always how that shit works out. But as you can see in the background of some of these pictures, right? Okay, and it's like, yeah, there's a Christmas tree in the background. It doesn't look like they were living, you know, paycheck to paycheck. Like, this wasn't poverty or anything like that. You just had that FOMO, spending too much time on social media, thinking that, oh, I'm 29 years old and I don't like how I look right now, so I just need to blow up my life. That's why you don't wife these hoes. Never engage in a contract with somebody who's incentivized to break that contract. Because what do you think the settlement of the marriage is? We're obviously not going to get to specifics on this side of it because it's just all about, well, I feel like, and my star sign told me, and, well, I'm a Virgo with the Taurus rising, and I was born under the Pisces moon. And that just tells me that I'm a free spirit, and now that I've tapped into my more spiritual side, I'm just going to do me. I'm not sure I see it myself, but I've always admired her, and it's very humbling. That's another red flag. Somebody who admires Megan Fox is like, yo, she's fucking Machine Gun Kelly right now. That's not exactly a catch, and she looks pathetic at pushing 40, thirsting after young dick. Nobody fucking cares, bro. She looks like every other thought out there. It's wholeheartedly unimpressive. And because, yeah, okay, cool, you got a whole bunch of tattoos, but guess what? You've also had 2 kids. And dirty steps as well. That's distracting. Okay, but those nipples point straight down. There's nothing be gained from this other than some easy splash off. Like, fucking what? Although she's thrilled with her new look, Pool says it wasn't an overnight transformation. Admittedly, she just had to adjust the idea of changing her style after years of dressing a certain way, but she eventually embraced it. How did you get these nefarious ideas thrust into your head? Single friends? I would imagine probably social media, right? I decided I can feel good about the outside. I can't feel good on the inside. You have kids. You have kids. Another example of kill the party right here. What do I mean by that? Well, shout out Rolo for this. That dynamic of women who reach a certain age, 29 years old, just about 30, okay? I don't want to miss out on all of the wild monkey sex that I did when I was, being the good housewife, okay? I just need to go ahead and make all of these changes. Yeah, it doesn't really matter that I have kids or anything like that. You won't see them in any of my posts out there. I'll just be able to get flown out from place to place because I've got blue check marks in my DMs because I look like I swallow. Guys are just, oh, they tell me that I'm going to be treated all of the best things in life, not realizing that you found yourself, fully unsatisfied by listening to other people about being what a good woman, being what a good wife and mother was supposed to be. Now you think that, oh, because guys just want to fucking dump you, they're telling you the truth this time around. Okay. The mom would know, who now has 9 tattoos, yuck, including a logo of her favorite band, Bring Me the Horizon. Isn't that an emo band? It's at least an alt band, okay? I don't know for sure. I don't listen to fucking bad music. On her chest, yo, pause. Now takes time to do her hair and makeup every morning and encourages other moms to do the same. Yeah, you should. In the confines of a healthy, happy relationship. When you feel good about yourself, only then can you be the best version of yourself. And you think that this is the best version of yourself? Listen, man, I'm not trying to say that was your best version, but I'm just saying long-term happiness could have been achieved by marrying these 2 concepts together, okay? You could have, done your makeup. You could have not had the bitchy Karen haircut. You might like it right now. You might like it right now, but give it some time. Give it, I'll let her have 2023. She'll have 2023. She'll rack up, probably a couple pregnancy scares, couple dozen extracurricular dicks, but then probably trying to be hitting up her ex-husband when she realizes that, oh, I'm not really fulfilled by just having wild sex with a bunch of guys that don't appreciate me like you did. I hope my guy's listening to somebody who's going to tell him and set him straight on this stuff, okay? Level yourself up. Obviously, you were lacking in certain areas, okay? Because if a woman loves and respects you, she doesn't want anything else, okay? So obviously you were lacking in some area out there. Get your money up, get your fitness on point, pay no attention to this bitch. Even though you got kids with her, that kind of complicates the situation. But if you ever be feeling lonely at night or anything like that, don't be sending over text, I miss us, or any dumb shit like that. Once you take trash out to the curb, you fucking leave it there, because if you go through it again and you try to bring anything back inside the house, your neighbors see it, it gets messy, it fucking gets everywhere, and it's not quite the same thing. So you level up yourself, hold yourself just as accountable, do a little self-improvement like she thinks that she has done right there. And instead of, thirsting after some 30, 31-year-old who wants to come crawling back at some point in time, you can go out there and you can get yourself a 22 or 24-year-old fucking stepmommy to those kids. Because Lord knows they're going to need some sort of feminine influence, because that right there, oh yeah, that ain't happening anymore. But with all that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I'm Don Cosplay. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.